I have a few different series of work here for exhibition. The main body of my series work at here is like it's done by a few years ago and started and finished it last year or something. And then it's the series title of the series is like a Mr. Hard Mix Master Noblesse Hybridige, which was about conflict reconciled in 18th century between Europe and Asia. It's like, so especially in the 18th century, that Europe, especially the Rococo, the culture was a kind of very big trendy there in France, and also, that. Also, at the same time in Asia, like China and especially in Korea, in Joseon Dynasty, the big trendy culture of the art and people was Sagunja. So I try to pick up the same period, two different places, what kind of art and culture was the most popular and trendy at the time. One is a Rococo from west side, one is a Sagunja in the east side. I try study hard about those two different cultures that I find it out. Rococo is referred to noble social art, it's like noble social art. It has a very elegant, playful, virtuous in France in a way. But also Sagunja is almost as the same as a vision of a Rococo in China and Korea and Joseon Dynasty at the time. I think it's both cultures are same period as the 18th century, and then also it was a kind of a very beginning of a motivation for opening for the modern generation next, So, but it's so far it sounds like pretty much like the same thing. So it sounds like a twins, but when you look at the in visuality in outlook, what are surface things, it's like it's very different. It's like Rococo's empathize the details of a decoration, and then the full feel of splendors in the visuality. But on the other hand, the Sagunja is always empathize the simple and limited decoration, full feel of modesty and fidelity in visual. It looks like a very different way of visual. So I put those two kind of visuality, put them together on the same space by new painting. Especially that I made this painting two different visuality on the marble. It's like I cannot say this is like a fresco, but it means like using the marble was kind of very monumental record on the stone. It's like it's like that it gives us a kind of emotion. It's like a very strong saddle or so whatever. Like that's what I'm trying to do. But in a way of making painting on the marble, artificial marble, that was very difficult. I spent many years to try to find a new technique by myself, how to settle down the painting on the marble. So it was very interesting moment. I enjoyed it so much, and then finally it becomes very successful, I think.